Welcome back to the Sunderland Road to Glory career mode, guys. As we left off in the last episode, we had just beat Everton 2-1. That was a massive victory because, as you know, before that, losing 4-3 to Watford and losing 2-1 to Crystal Palace and just generally struggling in the Premier League. It felt so good to get a win, so that was great. I have played 3 games off camera because right now we're going into Manchester United and then Arsenal. I wanted to do those ones live and get a few other games done. So we went into the Carabao Cup round of 16 against Crystal Palace. We simulated this one and got a 2-1 win, which was a very good result. And then I played against Wolves and I got a 1-0 loss. Here are the highlights for that game. Very disappointing. So up next we had Brentford, and I knew that was a perfect opportunity to bounce back and try and get another win in the Premier League. Well, Brentford were actually pretty bad. We managed to get a 1-0 win, and it could have been so much more. We only scored 1 goal, but we had so many chances. Here's the goal from that game. So now we go into the game against Manchester United at home, and then we have Arsenal at home. 2 massive games in 2 weeks, and then we're into December. West Ham, Newcastle, Southampton, Man City will be the quarter-final of the Carabao Cup. I don't have much hope for that one. But then we've got Burnley, Chelsea, Newcastle, and then West Ham again. Newcastle twice in 1 month as well. And then it will be January. So let's go ahead and jump into the game against Manchester United. Right now in the league table, we are in 13th. Again, it took me a little while to find my team there because sometimes you expect to be a bit lower, so you just instantly look down below. Burnley still yet to win a game. Brentford and Watford are struggling a little bit there. Newcastle, Southampton as well. But we've only got 11 points from 12 games. Not really ideal, is it? Are they still unbeaten at the top? Yes. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. So City were unbeaten, but they've lost. And Spurs have now taken that position in the league as the only team not to have been beaten. So who did City lose to? Let's have a look. So City beat Aston Villa there. Was it in October then? They beat Leicester. Come on, City. Where did you lose? They beat Bournemouth. They lost 3-0 to Tottenham. You can see there at the top on the right. So that is why Tottenham are top of the table, beating Man City 3-0 at the Etihad. That is incredible stuff. Right, let's try and get some points against United. Gomez is going to be starting against his old club for the first time. Nemecha up top with Grant on the left, McKinley on the right. Billing and Mumba in midfield. Mumba's been really good recently, so definitely excited to keep using him. Trying to get him to 70 rated before too long. Hover, Chambers, Kilman, Lewis, and of course, Gunn in goal. We've got a really strong bench as well. Chamacho will probably come on at some point. But yeah, I'm happy with the squad. I don't know what to expect. What kind of team are Manchester United going to have? I can see Martial. I think that was Heung-min Son. I think I saw Hermoso as well, the centre-back. So clearly they've made a couple of changes to their squad. Heung-min Son is a fantastic signing. They've got Carvalho there, De Gea, Wan-Bissaka, Schüller. Oh my God. Okay, they do have a very strong squad indeed. Let's have a look properly, because of course I can't show you the lineup properly because it's copyrighted. Thank you, EA. So they've got Bernardeschi playing at cam, Pizzi on the right, Brozovic is in there. Okay, it is a strong team. It really is. They should be probably in that top 4 come the end of the season, which we definitely won't be. Let's try and get Grant in behind. Up against Aaron Wan-Bissaka. He's done really well here. Into the box for Nemecha. Oh! Wasn't too far off, you know. I think he tried kind of like a bicycle kick there, which maybe wasn't the best idea, but would have been spectacular if it went in. I think we're going to try that again. I think this is where we're going to be good. Down this left side, because Grant is just unstoppable. Still going here. We're going to go with that finesse shot. Oh! Do you know what? I think that might have been on target. De Gea has done very, very well to catch that, because I could just see that hitting that top right corner. Oh, no, this isn't good. Here comes Heung-min Son. I'm going to try and slide in. Oh, I think I actually handballed that, but it's going to be a foul. I think potentially I took the player first. No yellow card, though. That's good. And now he's going to take the free kick. And it's not bad. That's one of the first free kicks that the CPU have had in that kind of area where they've actually found someone on the end of it. By the way, I've definitely narrowed down my favourite formations, my 2 go-to formations. If I'm playing against a team that I think I can genuinely beat, I play the 4-1-2-1-2, the diamond. If I'm playing against a club that I think probably could beat me, like this situation, I go with the 4-2-3-1. That's offside, thank you very much. It's just a bit more... It's stronger defensively. You've got more numbers kind of back. I don't know. I wouldn't say it's more defensive. It's just more structured. You know, I feel like I can ping a pass around and potentially hit them on the break, whereas the 4-1-2-1-2 is just way more attacking. You go right down through the heart of the team. That's a bad ball. And try and, you know, have 2 strikers run at their defence all game. So it works well. This formation when I'm struggling against the team, the other formation when I reckon I've got a decent chance. And talking of decent chance, here's Billing. I mean, I did actually turn left there, but his agility's very low. His dribbling isn't his strongest point, that's for sure. Oh, lovely touch. Here we go. Nemecha, you need to make a run, son. Go on. It's a good first touch, but Schuler is ridiculous, isn't he? Absolutely ridiculous. Give that to Gomez. This is right before the break here. Good turn, and Schuler is there again. How am I going to break through their defence, man? Hermoso and Schuler. That is a crazy partnership. But 0-0 at the break. It's not too bad, to be fair. We've kept him quiet. It's not going to get any easier with Arsenal up next. Imagine if I could potentially get a point from this. Oh, decent strike there. Saved by the keeper. And then, maybe, get a point against Arsenal as well. I think it's unlikely I'm going to get points from both, but you never know. At the moment, it is 2 shots on target from United, 1 from me. It's actually pretty even, which is surprising considering how good that United side is. But here we go down this left side. Through for Nemecha. I've got no real support here. I was going to have to cross it, I think. Oh, man. I tried to turn and then cross it, but he crossed it straight away. Again, it feels like I've got lag in offline FIFA. It makes no sense. So it looks like Paul Pogba is coming on for United. Interesting that he didn't start. I've also made a substitution. I made 3 subs, to be fair. Nemetcha's come off. Grant has gone up top. So Camacho is playing on the left. We've got Gravenberch and Lawrence coming in as well. We'll see if they can give us a little bit of a boost. This is a good run from Gravenberch. Look at him go. Mumba can't do that. Into McKinley now. He's got a little bit of space to work with. Lawrence is getting into the box. It's a good ball, and Schuler is there once again. Can we just 2-foot him and get him off the pitch injured? That'd be rather helpful at this point. 5 minutes left here. Pogba has definitely made a difference coming in midfield. He's just so much more powerful, and I don't know, he just drives forward a lot more than William Carvalho did. But we've got the ball back here. Here's McKinley. This might be our last chance. Put it over the top here for Camacho. It's good control. Now inside for Lawrence again. Try and get a finesse shot away. Oh, we've still got it. To Gravenberch. Why not? Have a pop. Oh, can you imagine if it deflected him? Well, it looks like, genuinely, we've got a chance here to get a point, as long as I don't concede a stupid goal. And I will gladly take a point against Manchester United. There we go. Okay. Statistically, we weren't as good as Man United, but who cares about stats? The only stat that matters is goals scored, and we kept a clean sheet. I don't normally do these press conferences, which is a shame because it's a new feature, but they've been so broken. I'm just wondering, have they updated it at all? Happy with the result today. Both teams played well. I mean, that's not really the case. It was a bit lackluster. Did you go into the game aiming for a goalless draw? No, but we aim to win all matches is probably the best thing to say there. Wan-Bissaka was one of the best players of your position today. Is his confident display in defence the reason behind your failure to gain a positive result against Manchester United? He's a really good player. He was probably beaten once or twice by Grant, though, so I don't know. And would you look at that? Mumba is now 70 rated. You love to see it. He is a really fun player to use. The fact that he's 5'4", though, is a real issue. I think he's the same height as Torreira, right? They're just... Obviously, he's not the same level, the same skill as Torreira, but they just get completely bowled off the ball by big midfielders. But I'm going to persevere. I want him to become a really decent player for us. So I think I might give him the start again here against Arsenal, which is yet another home fixture. And look at this, we're in 14th place, 12 points from 13 games. Well, hey, at least we're not in the relegation zone, right? Actually, I've changed my mind. I think Gravenberch should start this one. He played really well when he came on, so we'll play him next to Billing, and maybe Mumba will come on in the second half. Pretty much the same lineup. Camacho is getting the go-ahead, and I'm actually going to put Grant up front. I'm really enjoying using Grant at the moment. Nemecha, in and out of form. Gomez, do we want to go with Gomez? I thought Lawrence was pretty good when he came on. Why not? You know, it's good to change around the squad every now and again. Gomez is a great player, but similar to what I was just saying about Mumba, because he's so short and what's his strength? 36. What's Mumba's? 50. They just don't fight very well up against the opposition, whereas Lawrence, you know, he's got 60 strength. He's 5'11". It's just a bit easier to carry the ball with him, I would say. So we'll give this team another go. 4-2-3-1, of course, because it's Arsenal. And who knows, maybe we'll pick up another point here. That would be incredible. So this is the Arsenal side. It's not very good. Matt Macey in goal. I mean, Nketiah's playing on the left wing. You've got some names there that you wouldn't really associate with signings for Arsenal. But hey, I tell you what, maybe they'll surprise me. They are, I'm guessing they're around mid-table. I didn't check. So... Normally, I'd be saying, oh, this should be an interesting one against Arsenal, a tough challenge. But don't forget, this is Season 3. Things have changed, and actually, it's a little bit terrifying, the thought that maybe in 3 years in real life, Arsenal could be in a very similar state with no world-class players and struggling to even finish in the top 8. Oh, man, that's a horrible thought. Hopefully not. Maybe that won't happen. Maybe it will. We will see. But anyway, we can actually beat them here, I reckon. They've got such a weak team. Straight away, I'm looking to get down this right wing. McKinley's pretty quick as well. Go onto that left foot. Oh, need to do better there. Let's try and win this header with Chambers. Ex-Arsenal, of course. They could do with him now, couldn't they? 81 rated. Not too bad at all. Here's Lawrence. Give it back to Gravenberch. Try and turn around Guendouzi here. Oh, man. Guendouzi must be pretty high rated, to be fair. And maybe some of the names I didn't recognise, for example, their right winger has his shirt tucked in, so that makes me think it's probably a regen of some sort. He could be mid-80s. You never know. He could be really, really good. Here's Nketiah now. Oh, God, that's a good ball as well. Oh, okay. This guy is clearly 5 rated. What was that finish? I've got no idea. That's a lovely bit of play. Back into Grant. David Luiz just about cuts it out. That was very close. Lovely play between Grant, Lawrence, and I think it was Camacho, wasn't it? Go again, McKinley. First touch on the inside. Into Grant. I kind of want to run with this, but we're going to go for a pass into Lawrence instead, and it's again just cut out. My God, Arsenal are living dangerously right now. We've almost got through twice. Oh. Lawrence is through here. Oh, that's going to be a foul, and that should be a red. That really should be a red card for David Luiz. He's not going to get one, though. It's going to be a yellow. You've got to send him off, though. He's the last man. What is the referee going to do here? Send him off. You have to. Is it a red? Send him off. It's a yellow. Come on. Oh, for God's sake. That's a red card all day long. What a rubbish referee. It's going to be a free kick, not a penalty. That's a shame. What do I want to do here? I'm rubbish at these free kicks. I'm tempted to give this to McKinley and then switch players like this. And I'm going to pass this if I can. And it hits it. Oh my God, it worked. It actually worked. Camacho, sorry. First goal for Sunderland, and it's up against Arsenal. Silly place to give away a free kick, but they are so lucky to have 10 men. They're lucky to not have 10 men. They're lucky to have 11 men on the pitch right now. David Luiz should have walked. But that is a beautiful, beautiful free kick. Guendouzi should be ashamed of himself. Completely just ignoring the fact that I could have done a short pass there. And I went for it, and it bloody worked as well. Well, it is half-time. Way to announce yourself, Camacho. What a signing he's proved to be already. 3.15 million. Absolute bargain of the century. Good start from Arsenal in the second half. Here is Nketiah. Why did he drive backwards again there? He could have easily got a pass into the box. And once again, we've been able to get our players back. Oh, that's a good ball, though. Oh, big save from Gunn. Round of applause for Gunn. I'll do it. Good save, mate. That was actually very good. I've been conceding a lot of near-post goals over the last year or two, it seems. So it's good to see one saved. They've just brought on Firpo as well. What a signing. Why are they not starting with him? It's absolute madness. Oh, and I've just ran into a yellow shirt. Here's Nketiah again. Over here to Sobol. I don't know who that is. Marega. He's a bit of a beast up top. Get it out, please. Need a clean sheet today. Need a clean sheet. Go on, Camacho. Just run. Just run. You're up against El Neni. Oh, for God's sake. El Neni is not that quick, game. Stop it. We've got 20 minutes left now. Here's Mesut Ozil, who has been pretty much invisible this entire game. Not the first time I've said that. And he's played it back to El Neni here into Sobol again. They're really starting to turn the heat on a little bit, if that's the right thing I want to say. I don't really think so, but either way, here comes a cross. Should deal with that. I can't remember the last time I got Grant on the ball and was able to just kind of run at the Arsenal defence. Because there's no doubt in my mind they're weak. I can easily get through with a ball over the top. I just haven't had that opportunity. Here's Guendouzi running at the defence. Good tackle from Lawrence, but he's still got the ball here. Sobol now, whoever that is. I'm going to have to check out his rating. Oh, God. Okay. Mesut Ozil has not done very well there. Let's throw this one out. Oh, no. That wasn't good. Keep it in. Oh, okay. We'll take the throw. We've got 9 minutes left in this game. They're taking off Sobol now. Who have they brought on? That'll be interesting. Pepe. Wow. They had Pepe on the bench. This is what happens when you're a promoted side. They put all their weak players in. Oh, what a tackle from Guendouzi that was. If they started with the team they've got on the field now, genuinely, they would be winning this game, I would say. So it's their fault. It's their own fault for sure. That's a terrible ball. Here's McKinley now. Can we actually get on the break for once? Put Camacho through? It was a foul for sure, but we'll play on. Find the pass. This is good. Down the left side. Why did you stop the run? Lewis literally stopped the run. Why would you do that, EA? Stop programming the AI to be stupid. Here's Lawrence now into Grant. A chance to actually run through the gap. Back post. Oh, it's just over the top, but I think we've got away with it anyway. That should be it now. We've got the throw. Arsenal. I was about to say Manchester United. Arsenal have officially lost this game. There's no chance. I'm just going to hit it. Go on. Oh, that would have been special. But guys, we've beaten Arsenal. I've beaten my own club. And it's their fault. They put up such a weak team when they definitely didn't need to. They had some great players on the bench. And I just realised I didn't even make a sub. That's really bad from me. But there we go, guys. 3 points from Arsenal. 1 point from Manchester United. That is huge. Now, although I didn't feel like Arsenal had a very good game, they actually didn't do too bad. They had 5 shots compared to our 2. They had 2 on target. Of course, they weren't able to score. They had a bit more possession. Their pass accuracy was much better. You could argue that they probably should have done better, but not my problem, is it? Let's have a look at some of the other results here. Spurs got another win. City drew. Man United won. Let's have a look at the table here. So we are now, wow, up into 13th. And Arsenal down into 10th. We've got 15 points from 14. At least we've got more points than games played now. That is definitely a nice thing. And at the top, that means Spurs would have gone further ahead. Wow, look at that. They're 5 points clear after 14 games. I don't like that. We can't let Tottenham win the league. Surely not. Let's have a look at the calendar and see what will be next, because I've forgotten already. We have West Ham, Newcastle and Southampton. And then it's the quarterfinal against Man City. So, again, some tough games coming up in December. But that is going to be it for this episode. We will finish with some training here. I'm going to get Hover to 80 before I swap him out. And I want to get to Mumba to maybe 75, something like that before we take him out. You guys know I like to focus on some players and switch. I don't like to just do one player all season long. I like to switch them around quite a lot. But that's fine. Mumba's done well so far this season already. He's gone up by 3, which you can't actually see. He's gone up by 3, though. That's very impressive. Let's have a look at top scorers, by the way. Immobile, of course. He's killing it in Italy right now. He's top with 10 goals for Chelsea. Aguero with 9. Kane with 9. Where is a Southampton? Where is a Sunderland player? There isn't one. And assists, we have... Lewis is there. 3 assists. Big boy Lewis, but no top scorers. That's a shame. Thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you've enjoyed this episode. If you have, please do leave a like rating, and I will see you for another episode very soon.